If you've already read the current channel description, you're aware of this month's battle. New from Brenz Inc., a 78 Civic Quick Resto. I know it's not a 4x4 vid, so I hope not to disappoint too much. And with subcompacts accounting for more than 35% of all new car sales in 78, the vast majority of these tiny cars are long gone and extinct. Even with Honda being forced to buy back these lumps when they were only 3 years old. So now, I think the first step is to peel out this mouse shitty interior and get going. So here we are with the next decaying car to be saved from the crusher. I don't think it would be quite called a classic, but here it is, and it's pulled out of the bush glory. The first and easiest thing most people do when starting a new project is to strip down the car. They pull the seats, the carpet, and all the interior and body panels, lift the engine and drivetrain out, and yank anything not welded down until everything is out in the open. Then it's time to peel away the paint to see what shape the body is in. This is where most people actually stop. They put the project on hold, and they move on to other things in life. Amazingly enough, the shocks still work. Well, we're here with round 2 of this old beater. And this one's going to be a quick fix. And there it is, as good as it gets. I might do a couple more things. But for the most part, that's it. Good enough to move out of here. Just needs a rocker. Well, the little Civic sold in one day. It's already out of here. So that was a good score. To a nice old guy who thinks he's going to restore it. Sometimes the worst part of the job is finding out the bad news. Most people buy cars expecting them to be perfect, not realizing what's hiding under the paint. Surprises that are brought to life once everything is stripped away. However, as painful as knowing what the truth may be, a finish is only good as the prep. So time to start from scratch. Here we have a problem. It's smooth all down here, but we're supposed to have a body line. So it's time to tear into this thing and see what's under there. This could be a headache. like to say a few words about unnecessary rest. It really sucks. But one of these things is handy if you have to redo a rocker profile. So enjoy. It's raining out, so our buddy here decided to come in and have a seat. As a bonus for hanging in there this long, I'll show you the only way to fix a little hole like this. So first step is to grind the rust away, or sandblast ideally. Next up, I used a little cutoff wheel to cut that out, and the important part is to now sandblast inside. It'll show you what's hiding in there. In this case I don't really care. So the next step is to use a high quality welding zinc primer, cover it up, and make a patch. Now the next step is to cut a piece of metal, and the easiest way is to make a paper template, and the easiest way to do that is use your dirty finger to make the outline. There you go, ready to go. Once you get the gap as close as possible, you're ready to weld. And there it is, all welded up, and primed, and ready to put a tiny bit of Bondo on. I like to use these flapper discs because it keeps the heat down. That took like 10-15 minutes at most. After a quick thin coat of Bondo, it's all done and won't ever come back. I don't even remember where the patch is. Now it's time to move on to another one. Here we have the makings of a brand new coffee table. Stay tuned and find out how it goes.